Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am D. Parshivamurthy, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Commerce and Management, Government of Karnataka. In the last class, I had discussed statement and assumptions. If you have missed the class, please see the description given below. So in this class, we are going to start with the statement and the conclusion. Whatever I have mentioned in the previous class about the various options given, the options are the same in statement and conclusion also. So you will have 5 options. If you think conclusion 1 follows, then mark A as the answer. If you think conclusion 2 follows, mark B as the answer. If you think either conclusion 1 or conclusion 2 follows, then mark C as the answer. And if you think both the conclusions are not correct, then mark D as the answer. And if you think both are correct, then mark E as the answer. Now, I'll start by giving you some illustrations. Number 1, the first one. This is a statement. Money plays a vital role in politics. Conclusions given over here is number 1. The poor can never become politicians. Conclusion 2. All the rich men take part in politics. Now just observe the statement. Money plays a vital role in politics is the statement given. So you should not make any assumption over here. The statement is money plays a vital role in politics. Now, number 1, conclusion. The poor can never become politicians. So this is 100% wrong answer because there is no correlation between the statement and the conclusion. Point number 2, conclusion 2. All the rich men take part in politics. This is also not true because only 5% or 6% of the rich men may take part in politics. Now, both the conclusions are wrong. So the answer over here is option D. Neither 1 nor 2 follows. Now I'll move on to the second illustration. Statement. A bird in hand is worth 2 in a bush. Conclusion 1. We should be content with what we have. Conclusion 2. We should not crave for what we do not have. Now read the statement carefully. A bird in hand is worth 2 in a bush. What does it mean? When you have an opportunity in hand, try to grab the opportunity. Number 1. We should be content with what we have. This automatically goes with the statement. See, when you have an opportunity in hand and if one door is open, what you should do? You grab the opportunity and go in that door. But majority of the people, what they do is, they look at the closed door that they'll never see 2 or 3 doors have opened. So the first conclusion is, we should be content with what we have. It goes with the statement. Conclusion 2. We should not crave for what we do not have. 100% it is true. Most of the people, they always think about what we do not have. So both the statements are correct over here. Therefore, both the conclusions match with the statement. Therefore, the answer is E. Now we'll go to the third illustration. Quality has a price tag. India is allocating lots of funds to education. Conclusion. Quality of education in India would improve soon. Funding alone can enhance quality of education. Read the statement carefully. Quality has a price tag. India is allocating lots of funds to education. You should always remember that India is going ahead with new education policy which is called NEP. And according to that, in future, the quality factor will be highlighted. So that is the meaning of the statement. Now let us read the first conclusion. Quality of education in India would definitely improve. It is 100% true. Go to the second conclusion. What is that? Funding alone can enhance quality of education. There are so many countries who have invested huge amount in education, but still they are developing an underdeveloped country. So funding alone will never decide the quality of that particular country in education. So what is the answer for this? The answer is only conclusion 1 follows. So shall we move on to the fourth illustration? Yes. The statement here tells that domestic demand has been increasing faster than the production of crude oil. So what is the meaning over here? Demand is more, supply is less. So understand the statement carefully. I repeat once again, the demand is more and the supply is less. Now go for the options. Conclusion number one, crude oil must be imported when the demand is more in the country, and if the supply is less, what we should do? Automatically we should import it from the other country. So this alternative, this conclusion is correct. Now we shall go to the second conclusion. Domestic demand should be reduced. Here I would like to give you an example. In a flat, there are four friends. They are using four cars for transportation to go to their company. Instead of using four cars, if they use one car, what will happen? Automatically, the domestic demand will start reducing. So here, conclusion 2 is correct. But you should remember, you can either use alternative 1 or alternative 2. Meaning, you can either use conclusion number 1 or conclusion number 2. Therefore, the answer over here is option C. Either 1 or 2 follows. Wish you all the best. Thank you.